John! Well, this certainly was turning out to be an interesting trip. Like acid. We arrived at the Space Needle. Oh, look, there it is! Let's go, everybody, let's go! We brought our tickets and lined up at the elevator. Since it was still the weekday in America, the lines weren't that long. Pretty soon we were in the elevator. The elevator's here pretty big, huh? Uh-huh. It must be because we're in America. That's nice, huh? Incredible! ... It's nice because it's so big! Like your dick! ... We can really all fit comfortably in it! Cough, cough. Excuse me. Oh, don't worry about it! ... Oh, I think my ears just popped, yo! Mine too! We're getting pretty high now, huh? Can see the curvature of the Earth. Too bad it's all a little cloudy! Just how long was this elevator ride going to continue? Luckily the chime dinged and the doors opened and we fell out the exit. Woo, an elevator can make everything awkward! Well, that's where you went wrong. You didn't grope anybody. We stepped into the main floor of the disc. Oh, come on! Let's go to observation deck! We went upstairs and found the gate leading to the deck. As I slid it open, I felt as if I could let out loose Pandora's box. Pandora got a box. Uh-oh. A tidal wave of gale force wind assaulted us, whipping our hairs backward and almost knocking us off our feet. Oh! We had marched against the unholy wind and onto the deck. It's like we're in the middle of a typhoon! Amidst the wind, I could barely even take the time to check out the scenery. Naomi turned to take a photograph of me only to have the wind whip her hair in her face. Whoa! Oh, not good! Not good! My face turned hot when I saw MERICA shuffling timidly forward with her hands in between her legs in a desperate attempt to keep her skirt from blowing up. Oh, yeah. Behind me, I suddenly felt Sora wrap her hands around me. So high, gotta get blown away. Even though she was my sister, it still didn't change the fact that for all intents and purposes, she still felt exactly like any other girl against my back. Suddenly, boners. Whoa! Haru-chan, I can totally see your butt! Whoa! Everything that followed seemed to happen in slow motion. With a yelp, Haruka instinctively clasped her hands against her rear. And without anything to hold it down, the front of Haruka's skirt flew upward. Polka dots! Whoa! Oh, we crashed back into the safety of the inner disc. Oh, it's okay, girl. It's just panties. I rubbed the back of my head in my embarrassment. I guess a part of this was my fault. Sorry, I really didn't see anything. That was a lie. I totally saw everything. Totally. Sorry, Haruka. No, it's my fault too. Sorry, Haruka. Haruka kept sniffling and hid her face, too ashamed to look at me. Yo, there, come on, girl. Naomi led Haruka away to the bathroom. Yo, man, we'll be right back, Rikuku. Oh, okay. Thanks. Without a sigh, I went over to the window and waited with Sora until they returned. A heavy mood hung in the air. I didn't think Haruka would be affected this badly by that accident. I had just expected her to be a little embarrassed about it and then, to just laugh and forget about it. Maybe I really was too used to living in America. I had to be more careful since Japanese girls were more sensitive about stuff like this. Oh, hey, Sora. Do you think that in Japan, girls are a lot more shy about guys? Maybe. I didn't think Haruka-san would get so upset. I hate to admit it, but some deep part of me was probably a little happy when it actually happened. I sighed. I guess I was just a dirty guy deep underneath it all. But I don't think you can generalize people that much. Huh? That's true. That there are people like Haruka-senpai in Japan, but there are also people like Nanami-senpai. When you're too busy looking for things that confirm your beliefs, you can miss the things that contradict it. I suppose Sora was right. Even in America, there were a lot of girls who were really shy with boys, too. I guess no matter where you go, there are still going to be all sorts of people. Thanks, Sora. But that still doesn't mean you can peep on girls. Sorry, this time was just an accident. I promise I won't do it again. You jealous bitch. A little while after Nanami and Haruka returned, it seemed like Haruka was better now. Oh, they're back. Great. Nanami whispered something into Haruka's ear and nudged her forward. She shyly approached me. Uh-oh. Sasabajaja! I'm terribly sorry about all this! No, look, I should be the one apologizing. I'm sorry I, checked out your ass or something. Oh, it was just an accident! Okay. I was at a slight loss for words. I looked at Sora for help, only to notice that she was now gone and standing by Nanami's side. Did they want us to figure this out together? When I was younger, I would always cry whenever a boy would talk to me. Everyone told me I needed to get stronger, because it could become troublesome when I was older. But it looks like I haven't really changed at all. And now I've ruined what was supposed to be some Namajan's vacation. No, really though, you haven't ruined anything at all. In fact, I had a lot of fun today checking out your crotch. All of a sudden, Nanami whispered something to Haruka. Oh, yo, come on, girl, you gotta do it like that, Haruka-chan. Sabajan-chan, is it okay to call you Riku-kun from now? If the now-chan can always call you Riku-kun, then I want to call you Riku-kun too. You could, have, just, called me that from the beginning. I don't care. Oh, really? Yeah. Oh, then, please call me Haruka-chan from now on, too. Oh, yeah, Haruka-chan, that wasn't in our plan. But it was a little unfair that Rika-chan could only call the now-chan so casually. Ow! I'm a little relieved now. Outmatched by Haruka-chan! How embarrassing! In that case, I might just start calling you Riku Oni-chan. You too, Sora? Dummy, I was just joking. And so everything ended happily on top of the Space Needle, with an orgy. By the time we were headed back down the tower, we were already happily talking as if the incident had never happened. Somehow I was glad that Haruka and Nanami ended up coming with us on this trip after all, because I got to see her panties. Look at that duck! What the fuck kind of duck? What? Oh, the rest of Golden Week passed without any problems or panties. On the second day, we went to ride the duck. What? Ow! What the fuck is this? It's a World War II era amphibious landing vehicle. We're going to tour the city in this. What? Oh, look at that. On the third day, we went to Seattle Mariners game. Mariners! Oh, it's Rich Baba! Twang! Oh, we're gonna be at a home run! Catch it, Haruka-chan! And before we knew it, it was already time to leave. Look at these random people. We went to an American Groner last night in Seattle. The four of us sat together around a table. First, a bowl of Caesar salad, at least half as big as Sora, was slammed on the table. Oh, it's an American size! I wonder how we're gonna eat all this! Then Nanami's plate of prime rib arrived. Oh, it had me inside my television! All things to compare to. Third, Haruka received her plate of New York steak. There's no blood! Steak might actually weigh more than her. Finally, my quarter-pounder hamburger with fries arrived. Luckily, I thought ahead and told Sora not to order anything. There. Here, we'll split it between us, Sora. Oh! And now Nami maneuvered her fork around her ribs, not quite sure how to handle it. Oh! Suddenly, she stabbed a rib, lifted it into the air, and took a bite out of it. Mmm! Oh, delicious, man! Haraka poured some gravy on her bowl of mashed potatoes. She nearly cut her full-eyed morsel of steak with her knife, dipped it into the mashed potatoes, and put it in her mouth. Girl. I wasn't sure if she knew about the mashed potatoes wasn't supposed to be used as a dip, but I guess, I wasn't about to correct her. Sora grabbed a piece of French fry off my plate. As expected, it tastes different in America. Oh, in Japan, meat don't taste like this! Oh, I think I'm full just looking at it! But you've only started eating, bitch. Alright, all limits off. I'm sure I'm gonna exercise once I get back home after all this cholesterol. I think I'm gonna be full till tomorrow evening. So is this bad that I also ordered dessert? What? We returned to Japan the next day, our vacation over. Much tears were shed when we realized how much homework we had to do before school began. So we spent the rest of the weekend hidden in the books. I got bored while I was studying, so I decided to talk to Sora a bit. Oh hey Sora, where do you want to go during summer vacation? She pointed to a spot in the world map and back to her social studies textbook. Dominican Republic. You picked that just randomly, didn't you? But as long as everyone else is with us, I think it'll be fun no matter where we go. I guess Sora was right. Right. Next time, let's make sure everyone goes together from the very beginning. And so our first Golden Week ended together. Aww. Homeward.